Disclaimer: our podcast is for entertainment only. We are not discrediting anyone who has had any of these paranormal encounters or believes them.
Hello, beautiful human beings. It's Mars and SJ here with Undeniable Mysteries, our podcast that we go over paranormal stories that we find on the internet, and we rate them on how believable they are to us. Our first category is cryptids. We're going alphabetical order of the U.S., and you want to tell them our next state encrypted?
We have Georgia.
Georgia.
And at first, I didn't know how to pronounce this one, but now I sort of know it. It's Altamaha.
Yeah, the Altamaha sea monster, which I guess the nickname is the Altie, so I'm going to be calling it the Altie.
Yeah.
But so I guess it's a river or sea monster that some say lives in the coastal marshes and twisting channels around the mouth of the Altamaha River. So that's where they get the name. It's a river.
No wonder.
It is most often seen in the area around Darien and Butler Island, Georgia. A popular part of the culture and folklore of coastal Georgia is one of the most often cited monsters in North America. So is this like a Nessie situation we got here?
I mean, there's cousins of Nessie.
Yeah.
Or brothers and sisters, I don't know. Family members of Nessie. Because Nessie's not the only, sea monster out there. Because we had the, was it Tizeric?
Yeah, that was yeah.
So that's, another one. So, it has, multiple, family relationships or whatnot.
So I guess, there's multiple river channels that have been abandoned in the 18th and 19th century, which is an appropriate place for the cryptid to inhabit.
I mean, obviously, because they're camera shy. Well, not only are they camera shy, they're just shy in general. If you think about it, if cryptids, were actual, humans, then they would probably have, a lot of things like social anxiety, you know? Because, basically all of them, are shy, they don't want to come around people, so, they'd have tons of different things to deal with if they became human.
Such a dork. Alright.
At least I'm caring for the cryptids, alright?
All cryptids matter.
That's what I
we said in the other episode.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so it started becoming popular in 1981 when a former, my goodness, newspaper publisher named Larry Gwynn reported seeing the creature while fishing with his friend, Stephen Wilson. They said it had two big humps about 5 feet apart and left behind a wake like that of a speedboat. Like when a speedboat goes by and the water goes, you know. So when newspapers across the country ran stories about the sighting, other witnesses began to come forward. Harvey Blackman of Brunswick, for example, said he had seen the creature in the 1970s. He said it had a snake-like head and was about 15 to 20 feet long. Another eyewitness. Oh man, we got a lot of eyewitnesses right off the bat. There's not much of a description in this one. So another eyewitness, Frank Culpepper, saw its wake in the same area. He said it left behind a billow of water so big that it caused boats to bump about. One of the men with him ran for a rifle, but it was gone before he could get a shot.
Why would they want to shoot it?
I don't know. They're always about shooting things that they don't know.
Yeah, I would never shoot something I didn't know. What if it had powers that it could deflect the bullet and land on you?
Unless you get older and you shoot your shot with somebody that you like.
That is figurative. That's not.
let's see. So, I mean, it says there's a lot of sightings of it.
Maybe
Like
it's
a handful
real.
of it. But I don't see any, like, up-to-date sightings. So it's, like, mainly in the 70s and 80s.
Maybe someone actually did kill it. That'd be sad.
That'd be real sad. Da, 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 da.
I've already done a drawing based on what we have.
Well, it's just like Nessie.
How am I? No, I give when I've drawn Nessie before, I give her 3 humps.
Ooh. Okay, so there's no physical evidence of the cryptid to be found, but the tales date back for centuries, with the Indians describing a giant snake-like creature that hissed and bellowed. Huh. 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 Okay, here's more of a description of it. So, the Altie is described as having a sturgeon-like body, including a bony ridge on its top, with front flippers and no back limbs. It swims like a dolphin and has the snout of a crocodile with large protruding eyes and large sharp teeth. Its coloring is said to be gray or green with a whitish yellow underbelly. Reports indicate that it is 20 to 30 feet long, though some have stated seeing smaller or larger creatures, suggesting the Altie is not alone. Huh.
Obviously, there's Nessie and a little Chiswick and
Yeah, there's a lot. One of the first non-native reports of the creature was on April 18th, 1830, when a correspondent of the Savannah, Georgian newspaper reported multiple sightings of a sea monster on the Georgia coast. The primary eyewitness was Captain Delano of the Schooner Eagle, who reported seeing a large creature off of St. Simon's Island below the mouth of the Altamaha River. His description stated that it was about 70 feet long. Its circumference about the size of a barrel, and its head resembled that of an alligator. 5 other men also reported having seen the monster. Yeah, so there's a lot, like, way back when. We got the 1920s, we got the 1970s, 1980s. I am not saying... Oh, wait. A more recent report was in 2002. It was by a man pulling a boat up the river near Brunswick, who reported seeing something about 20 feet in length. But that's all it says about that. Okay. So I guess that's all we really have as far as the story and proof and stuff. I mean, there's a lot of proof.
I wish I had whiteout because I accidentally, I was making a body and then I realized that I can find the body and humps together.
Nice.
So I'm not going to let you show this to anyone until, I get to get whiteout or something. So I'm gonna show all the others that we see, but not this one.
Looks like a Pokemon.
It does. It's cute.
It's very cute. I am sorry about that noise. That is my dog scratching herself. And her collar is just all jingly.
It's fine.
It looks like very close to a Leopleurodon. It's like Nessie and the Leopleurodon had a child. That's cute. I like it. Alright, so let's rate this bad boy or girl.
We don't know your gender. Find out your gender today on gender.com.
Oh my god.
I hope that's not an actual site. Oh my god.
You're promoting something that actually exists.
Oh no.
Alright,
Oh
alright.
God, don't go there, please.
Image.
Image. It's cute.
Image.
It's cute. It's a 9.
Okay, but is it believable?
Does the image have to be believable?
Yes. The description of it all, is it believable? Would that be
There's
believable?
cousins of Nessie. Yes, I believe it.
Sass attack.
Oh my
Yeah, I give.
God.
Okay, what did you give it?
9.5.
9.5. I get it a solid 10. I am all about these water cryptids, and I am like, I don't know. I'm just like so 100% on them. Okay, not 100%, but like.
I changed my answer.
What's your answer?
I changed it to 10.
You changed it to 10 as well. You're a copycat.
I'm not a copycat.
Is this an ASMR?
It's not. It's not.
It's not? Okay.
Don't listen to this while you're trying to fall asleep. Please. What if someone does that?
When they're falling asleep and all of a sudden we're like, ah! Ah! Ah!
Wake up. Do not go to sleep now.
That's probably really loud. Hey, forewarning, there's going to be screaming.
After the fact?
After the fact.
Oh my God.
goodness. All right. Story. There wasn't much to the story. It was more so encounters. But
Yeah.
what do you give that story of our Altie? A 5?
No.
Yeah, I'll give it a 6. I give it a 6.
You know what? I changed my answer.
You give it a 10?
No, I give it
What?
a 5 still.
A 5 still?
I tricked you.
Oh, snap. Alright, so now the proof. The proof
We're not
is
done
in
adding
the...
yet.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not done adding. Give me a minute. I can't add that back.
Do 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 do.
Alright, I'm done.
Oh. Proof.
What proof was there again?
There was mainly like in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s.
There's not much modern.
Yeah, it's the latest one was 2002.
Yeah.
Unless they killed it all.
Yeah. I mean, sad.
I'll give it a 6.
You're copying your last answer.
So, no, I mean there is a decent amount of proof. Even though there is nothing recent that I saw, I mean there's still a good chunk of it. And like I said, I love my water cryptids. Oh, drum roll? Sorry. Okay, what we got?
41.
41. So where does that put us? Okay, so we had...
Let me look for it.
So that's underneath. Okay, so...
Underneath the skunk bait.
So we still have in first place the Selbyville Swamp Monster with 55. In second place was the Skunk Ape, right? With 52. What was this one?
We're just gonna call it the Altie.
No, the total.
Oh, the total. I thought you knew the total, silly. It's 41.
41. Okay, so the Altie is in third place with 41. What are we at? Fourth place? Fresno Nightcrawler with 40. And we have the Mayan Monster with 39. And then the Melon Heads with 27. Tizaruk with 26.5. Slide Rock Bolter with 20. Falcon Monster with 13. And last place, Alabama White Thing with 8.5.
It's never gonna go back up.
No, it's gonna stay there. It's gonna stay.
Like I said in the last one, it's gonna stay at the bottom.
Yep.
Never gonna bump back up.
Rock bottom.
Man, I feel bad. It has no friends.
It has friends.
Only ones above it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have anyone below it.
It's alright. Alright. Well, that concludes today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Check out our Twitter page. Give your thoughts on all these cryptids. And have a good day.
Bye!